Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's here for me, Mammy na kwaba. And then so you da foforo. Memory da. Be ma obi bia kwaba. Me pa ucho. And then me your brother Nkoto. Ye ba be din komo. Ye be twa ye nkomodie na no no. Ye sha ase no. And ti se ofe na waba so a message say wo be share video no. Share video no na enko enim na frɛ wo nua as we are doing the same thing. And now ye din komo ekosi say nkurɔfoɔ bi mu kyɛ sɛ yɛhu nnipa a yɛmfa yɛn haw no nkɔdaa no yɛde adaadaa yɛn ho saa yɛn nso yɛn ho no what makes us a human being sɛneɛ nneɛma a ɛkeka ho na ɛma onipa yɛ onipa no ɛdɔɔso ebi ne o spirituality nneɛma a wogye to nneɛma a wogye di nneɛma a wonim nea w'ani ehu nea wode w'ahoɔden to so nea wode w'ani da ɛto so nea wode w'adwene nyinaa ɛto so ne nyinaa ka ho ɛna wo nneyɛɛ nso ɛka nnipa dasane ho ɛkyerɛ sɛ nnipa ɛyɛ wopɛ sɛ wote aseɛ ɛka nnipa ɛdasane ho ɛno ne nyinaa na ɛkyerɛ sɛ onipa ɛyɛ onipa many things yɛalimate those things no yɛho sɛ mepawkyɛw ɛnyɛ religion nyankopɔn nso te ase yɛate aseɛ sɛ nyame wɔ hɔ nti Africa ni a wɔsɛ nyankopɔn ni hɔ mepatwɔ hwɛ yie ɛnɛ again we have eliminated all those things as that's not the fact of why our country is corrupt, ruined. And I mean, my brother Nkoto, you do emra as I say, ye jitu say ye na no mo ankyere ye nhwe ana say omo kyere ye na ya baby a kyerefo yi e na ya so odin ene me ne ye brother Nkoto ye ba beto ankomo no so say waba message say we be share video no as we still wait for people to join us share na obi ansanka bi don't be selfish me magana enji udi hu sa wate Papa Robert Akwaba, my sister-in-law, Sheila. Hey, welcome, Matilda, my only sisters, and I shame wa, me mamuni na Akwaba. And then the many Jemma who palm, afena, me power neighbor, because we know Ghana former, they don't like politics. Almost say politics in wood do. But I like the fact that we have strong women in Ghana showing up every time you bring up a very controversial and critical thinking analysis. And then your teacher in Nkoto. Papa Nkoto, me mawo Akwaba. Nkoto me mawo Akwaba.
Yeah, I know.
And then so you have a try and come so. And I don't know, you didn't come out ekodu baby based on write-ups and commodity muno yate e ho asese na afa de ya bedu baby a ye bebisa the hard questions the hard question. Why are we still blaming the colonial master, the colonialism? Is that why we are where we are? Yentimi nkoyeni slave master no obroni no ena e ka kire Kufuor say mani ntie fit the country for omo wo ye nkuro mu a omo de galamsey atwen yen as back omo atwen yen akoye chikura ma sese no we need a special mechanism, special way me find say education all together to get rid of those sana and no money mercuries in in China for you at the other side as galamsey say corruption say Ghana ni ekon adonyama kese mesrew obroni no na aka kire yensa anase yankasa yen greediness. Let's take it from where we left it off last week. What do you think is our main problem when it comes to corruption and where Africa is where it is right now?
Okay, middle BBRC. Na me share with you phone so.
My hand.
My name say the video be a me send you no so wabo say wabo ama TF4 anka message obedi kan abo ama TF4 ansana ne me wono kamaka me pese Obama for Nishansa.
Okay. Let's go. It needs to start from the head. Let's see what our leaders are saying about where we are now.
There's still very much to worry about. It is a fact that Africa has suffered historical injustices like slavery, colonialism, and an unjust world economic order, which have held us back for centuries and deprived us of a level playing field to develop rapidly compared to other continents of the world. But it's no longer tenable to continue to blame these events predominantly for our present state. That will be absolving corrupt African leaders of blame for mismanaging the resources of the continent. We've had sufficient time and opportunities over the last few decades to change our story and our narrative, while crafting and implementing visions that will transform the lives of the over 1 billion people who dwell on our continent.
Very good, very good. Young Papa Mahama, it is good to take responsibility. What do you think?
So share video Mr. Moise for Ofancheme for about 2-3 days, Your weather no. I crazy wahasi pa antinama. I say nipa is slow kakra. Intino. Say mo who say fire neighbor more mo fanche. Na video boy. Asem na obeka no kra no kam say ansan wi ntinki ensoro ne enkonkoda. But ayana the ma kasa nyina ache ne say ye chire mu na sabi the onti asem na see Itimi ati asem na see to senia isitie. Well, say opinion or kasa yi asem okaye or say it's like a topic na no wa summarizing or the ama we are singing anya Ghana for or the ama we are singing na ne titiri ne Africa for say yes oji tume no kre say nipa bi abo Africa timodin e mebi a etwam e de yekọ amane epie mo but ni nyina echi no asema opanyi kan say yintimi nkoso a ewo ne emre mu no yintimi nkoso a ngofa ye nananom hawa omuko mu no emfa mehye ye concern no ntina ama yintimi nkoye no na say ye yesa ye oti de eho ye meden say osese ye yesa ni ma akandifo anase amanyofo a omudi Africa man nim omo ye akrofo no ye baby am omo betimi adwane akọhye waye mema obi are mfinso say waye panyida papa ya okasa waye panyida into say obomochichi free so as to be catch say odenche mewu a yeni na chin. In this particular context, that is why I'm using this baby. But in generality, me in a generic term, sabe ya mi buye to me no yankwasi abe. On a meche the India makers say yankwasi abe ni say many lady na nam dibia. The fact that say many lady nam dibia na me nim unsem isi asem ntre say emre bi bana me kan asem bi afa ho a kire say yenokre. E betimi aba say me no wanya entawantawa bi.
Yes.
Me person me gun ho fin because of many a ebe brew ntino ma me nikan me gun ho fin kira amanfo na amanfo nkas Nkoto a woka we afa lady ho de yenokre because oni na anante afrititi.
Yeah.
In is abewe no enye bebia na ye practicable.
Of course.
Yes. But in this particular context ni all say why ye adwuma ni bi pen and wabetna echi and we hu watie ni nana ne ba Nkoto de bia Nkoto ka say we cannot continue to blame Obroni. Because blame game is for the feeble mind, is for the weak.
That's right.
It is not for the determined, it's not for the focused, it is not for the witty. Blames uhuno on the lips of poor and lazy people.
Yes.
People who don't want to take up responsibility. No? They are quick to meddle in blame game. A lady, me papa yere a me ne ko tena ye nti na mentimi anko school oboa. One ne papa yere nko tena ne papa yere ne maltreat no, but no ye mema asem eno de on pese obeka kire wo.
That's true.
Me ma me kunu no, yes. Na ompe ma asem. Na onye den. But na me so me ni omote na me ye kromfo.
That's right.
So we have to situate our issues and conditions very well. Say 500 years ago, Abrofuni free Ghana coin officially in the 100 years old. This year, maybe 66 years, I have freedom. You free the British nation.
Yeah, true.
Maybe can Kadibia say Holland for near Bet9 for close to 200 years. A lot of people don't know. So what kind of history now? We read the history as if say Holland for buy a normal coin na Abrofo for buy a normal coin there be. Portuguese near Bet9 for close to 200 years. Sweden for a friend say Denmark for any Bet9 for so many years. Omo ni Bet9 ya omo de ye enkwa nkasa enye British no. Omo anche te said the Portuguese ni Dutch for no and Swedish no. The British ruled Ghana for let's say approximately 100 years. But they did not live in the country. And then history, a lot of people don't tell it the way it ought to be told. When you say there's difference between me patrol, I say be my feed was it.
Be my feed home. Okay.
And say uchi advice be
yeah. Obi we keke nkwabana na hamisan obi.
You know about.
Mami, sorry. Nkoto kwaso. Obi fre ebem.
So near Mekani, the British ruled us for 100 years approximately, but they never lived in Ghana. When you say history, no.
I know, sir. Onko nemuba.
So what is the difference? See, I would say we don't pay attention to details. And Nkoto high no. I always say that I'm not the repository and the depository of all wisdom and knowledge. Okay. But I pay critical attention to details. Oh, yes, Abrofo Diomo ye Juma and hoti because they pay attention to details. They don't give anything to chance. They try to perfect things. And I always look out for.
This is so true, eh? It's so true. I've always worked with them, and I know if I can cut in with this story in the office, parent council, parents are school no more. They volunteer to fundraise for the school in Yanamo. So there are a lot of donations. School minya, and yama almost say they can help us rearrange the office. In Nkoto, me say Now I almost bursted out laughing when the parent, one of them, or buy and order. Another person came to do some work. Omo be arrange gloves. It led the buy and okra list be and what the so I'm here for. I thought to say she's one of the support workers in Libya and I said some, we are safe school. There are so many support for the student. Waba say, I have a list, I'm done with the donations, and I have a list of and yes, you family way, and or me. I saw, yeah, you might be not say, sorry, are you one of those parent council? No, see, yeah. And I'm say, what donation are you referring to? Or say, no, I was told to come and arrange that room, and I'm done, and I have the list, and then Nkoto, the woman was seriously itemizing everything one by one. Why yes, serious to say your Juma. And on mobile officer, they had a way containers to separate gloves and a way hats, scarf, donation coat, on the hangers. About the way all can on I confused and I almost laughed. But the children imagine say, wow. We keka mo ba beboa no, but you ask your Ghana ni so meboa nka isem na ye de bibia betotototo ba bia na okọ. So this is exactly what you are saying.
So there's a saying that if it must be done, it must be done well. If it must be done, then it must be done well. Into asema making say we don't pay attention to details.
True.
Bruni sebi kasa yeka etwi no. Me de oche me brofo. Me mente brofo sa te said ye be a lady motino no. Inti meka kra me meti na meka. Ne oche me brofo Ghana no. No ye national best second runner up English teacher of English because you can say English teacher. You only say English teacher whereby the teacher is from England. No technicalities, no.
Yeah.
You can say maths teacher, but when it comes to language, you don't say PE teacher or English teacher. You say teacher of English. I feel better, no. Because okay, say English teacher, she said teacher near free England. So I'm bro no. A language, okay, say PE teacher, not just say the teacher no is a native. But a bit me about said your orchard bro on free England. A bit me about said your orchard no on free Sachi community hall no. So it's teacher of tree language or a teacher of English language, not
And you have one and anything I'm saying is for rubbish. We're only taking that serious.
yes.
I'm saying teacher, science teacher, math teacher, English teacher,
English teacher. When you need to apply English teacher, no.
Yeah.
On says one for what you uncle. So now you see me catch you say, oh, English teacher. So the English teacher no a bit England near where ye teacher because one or English, the person who comes from England.
Yeah.
English. So English teacher. But he be not French. And that's a maths, but or English teacher. To say Ghanaian.
Okay, so you are calling them as an Englishman, an English teacher. Okay.
But on who the ambiguity near was,
Yeah.
So English language teacher. Or teacher of English.
Language teacher, actually. It's the language teacher.
What kind of language teacher?
Yeah, the language teacher.
On can't you say English teacher because or can English teacher just for England.
Yeah, because I think politically the word has changed because there's no such thing as English as in subject. There's a language as
language.
Which is the
Yes.
So
didn't ya make details when you say British no. When say live is for a long period. Stay is for a short period. So you don't live in a hotel room, you stay in a hotel room, right?
Yeah, you stay there. You don't live there because that's not a home.
You are, because you are not going to be there for a long time.
Okay.
So the British stayed in Ghana. They didn't live there.
They didn't live there. Yeah. Okay, so none of them stayed. They didn't come to have babies with
They
the
didn't live there. That is why they didn't create communities there like they created in South Africa.
in
In
South
South
Africa.
Africa, they lived there.
Yeah. And tuntum na
Aborɔfo no
ɛhɔ
tena hɔ.
and tuntum no ɔmo mpɛ tuntum no. Amanfo
What
and
I'm
then
saying.
you come one by one and then Nkoto can one by one. History is good for you. Send you by a china unko can foforo.
And
Unko
so,
can
yes. And so, now omo practice a system be a friend of imperialism.
imperialism.
O ti ukrumu. Na uwuf obi foforo fi ukrumu. And so they normally say or appoint governor. Governor no will come and stay for a short while. Name restaurant no oko. Na governor for forever. No abe report no oko. Sa na omo ye dey. Omo ye. And then the British ne be ye. Inti maybe the point be na media baby say yeah cause we blame omo no ana. Omo ba ye no. Omo ba no omo kono omo ba no omo kono. They did not just come. They move. They exploit the world with anthropologists. Sa anthropologists in Omo Jumani say they study social interaction, that is human behavior in relation to their ancestry.
Yeah, kofune kuye.
Omo hwe nipa a omo te asenne ene omo abakosem. Ekwan a omo nananom fa so omo tenae. Sa nipa baako no bi ne efre no RS Ratry. Ono na ne din eda the Ratry Park a ewo Kumasi no. Na akwa no tro folklores bebree a akamfo ne asantefo ne Ghana fo ne ewo no. Baby bi okoye adwuma Ghana obia no or try so betro folklores no, especially in the Ashanti region no. Or tro book bi a friend the Ashanti Law and Constitution.
I read that.
Ashanti Law and Constitution. Or show myriads of books or an anthropologist. Echino obeye commissioner ewo Kumasi. And obeye deputy commissioner ewo Ejura. But oye anthropologist. Na otimitro nyoma bibri efa inkuru akese a ewo asanteme bi de se Kumawu Dwaben. Or try say obinya omo history no. Oni masem o kan in the preface no to the book no or try no. Or try say information all gather no. E be before na as the time no metimi akọ school no. Na omo nse de nim omo history no. Omo na omo nkọ school no a omo nim history ni so no. Say opese o nse dan so nim ni ye. Onim but onim ni ye. Na se obi pa se eye omo abrofo no ana ebibifo no ebetimi aka the exact history of the African, especially Ghana for no na or doubt it. Because the wako school no or ye bibini no when said the name history no and the wako school no so in very native no so or no so no information na or one even post workers on farmer wa just say well who say oh bibi a open so the man and son wa open up what can't you
wow
sa rule na system of rule na omo ye no nyina no normally sa historians and anthropologists inam omutimi hu human behavior into who seniors and the behavior Now I report to the Great Britain. Oh, I report to my woman who quite move first or control. That was the work of R.S. Ratry.
Wow.
And Nuntina Abrofono, they don't leave history to chance. Because once the Biamicacho say man has no nature. What man has is history. When him say no Mahama some of kind of Chatham House or make he say now or in the formative years or core university no or read history. And all be Casano Okoti Winston Churchill say you have to know history. Because history and England for say maybe a etwamuno omo fa wiase nyina a no mo na this war. And it's our history no ebe ignite ewo omo emma itrim. And it came down at the encouragement ebe ma omo mofra ne say yen nananom control wiase a ewo say enne yenso control wiase. And so if you see England controlling the world today, it is not today they started.
Yes.
But their ancestors controlled the world yesterday and they pass it on to them. So now, yen nananom yen hwan ema abra no mote honom no. Abrofone fa omo de yako e de yenkoa. Instead so omo be fight omo no, they could not fight them, or whether they were a bit reluctant in fighting Europeans, you know. Inti echino na citizens ni yen nananom emma no na omo complain say ade na mama abrofone fa enuoma sa ade na mama abrofone fa enuoma sa en na ya complain en omo pass complain di amaye en na abrofone akontru ye en omo pass control di ama omo na inti what we say in this current generation no complaining because a property and nananom passing on the man no abrofone air control. Once you complain, they control. So how do you then move from the complaints to controlling? And then I basic question is, do we have to blame, which is complain every day, that it was because the abrofone they are wicked? They say Jata or no on me say it's more dio. Jata bien no si abonti no chi na ntwi no wo we no a jata ne dwen se tiri modern e ye wu na ntwi no e na de bia wo dwen se jata ne tiri modern ai adena oba e me wi me nsensan me ma wa beso no wa beto ahye me so a o wi me na ru afi se ensensan ne ye waduane no saa nso na wo ye aduane ma jata no se jata no anwewa se jata no etena se na oma wo na ntwi wo develop na ho ye fe a ono jata no be wu e kombe dina manawu ne manso so ombe dey omo be wu. In order not for the lions to go into extinction, you can say something going into extinction. I just say omo jirafi as I say you know. To say the dinosaurs they have gone into extinction. They have extended from this world. So in order not for them to go into extinction, they have to eat you, protect themselves today, and pass legacy onto the younger ones. But what you say? Good. Inti say, wono ukoswa na ublimu say jatano ni trimo odiya. Ublame na ublimu no will never stop jatano for seeing you as its food. Blame na ublimu jatano. And no ends sa jatana adwen say who so ye na biane o because jatano sees you as food. doesn't see you. It doesn't see you as any other thing apart from food or feed. Technically, more yenka food ma wo yenka feed. Enti ye kasa abrofo no ye wicked. Adene yeti ho mo be fa ye nkwa. They don't see themselves as wicked.
They don't.
They think that they are protecting their race.
Yeah.
So the more you complain, the more you depreciate, you deplete your race, the more he repletes. There's repletion and depletion. Whilst you deplete your race, they replete. That is, they refill. They regenerate.
That's right.
Yeah.
The opposite of depletion.
Depletion is repletion. Replete.
Okay.
Patriotic.
Matthias, wow. I said the wolf and the 3 little pigs. Among for Ikromuha, Obroni used to cartoons and all this animation to teach wisdom into their children. Whatever I complaining, Nania ayo baby. When we say complaining comes with giving up. Say wabemu bu because nipa ni say oba bejew. Inti complain no ema unfa adwene ema unbo ho ban. And the 3 little pigs, and the wolf came and said, I will woof and woof, I will blow your house. Now the 3 little pigs, obaku de osi ni dying with bricks. Other ones ni dying with daddy we nua obaku de straw. And no blow straw no away. And no blow diana away. The bricks the no and only buruni no ye can answer. This is this is psychology 101. Where there your common sense no and ye teach you no na enye nyankopon ho common sense amanfo listen and listen well. It is enough. It is about time we should know what our problems are instead of blaming other people, because they say you blame one ma aga say aji oko inside the hole and sana wetimi asan yare na ebeye den na umma gagaraja enko inside na oyare no ubetena ho ma yare no abeto eku. So we need to be able to see what our problems are. And na Nkoto ni and go through. Can we continue blaming the way colonialism as our current corruption in a country? Are we going to continue blaming them, or we are going to now think about how we can build a brick house? No one said the wolf will come. Jatani beba. Papa koso na yensu ade.
So a lot of countries in the world, they went into worse situation than the Africans, and common. So really the history of Great Britain before we are seeing one time they were also slaves. Okay. America was under the control of the British. What you say? America now no te honum no. Onyane fa ahodi free obi ho. Canada nyane fa ahodi free obi ho. But no, the kind of happiness I want Canada no. Enye bi na wo ni a friend say colonial masters. The kind of life and welfare package the Canadian government at the moment and need be and a war Great Britain.
No.
What you say? Because there have been so many instances amount for a move from Great Britain or no England now omodi aba Canada. I'm say anki hunya anki aba Canada tem.
Oh yeah.
Anki hunya anki aba American tem. Adentia you say obo bra yi ya na odi wadamfo ba enko ba bia office e nioma e wo wiase amanfo ye chichi omutum no Bill Gates mo munye bi omo ye time since, but they control the world. Omo bra. So, and you man Canada, Japan, Tigana, okay, Kafan Hoodino, who bet me up with Kafa Hoodie. In quote, wa born bra in the eyes of the Ghanaians, say we in papa or Wusika, into it me and your pen of fun already. So, Ghana, yet ya boy bra, ye mo ye bra, na sike bia by and semua, near Jacoye Massem, ye dini basa, ye dia issue off no, and nuntina that's Ujina baby it na.
Yes.
Abrofono be fire oil coin. And the oil no ya near tam de ma abrofona na so mona a big na con fire. Abrofone be fire good coy. And the galam say no brony be the two abedino be consul. And ya him for one politicians na Ghana na ye. Enti Mahama some kind is the more you complain, the more you blame that abrofone na may ni the more na China for no ye galam say. So right. People who don't understand actually, who cannot even cast their mind back to try to understand what transpired, what went on in the olden days now. They should use current happenings, the modern day happenings in Ghana, in Africa. No? They can link the current happenings to the past happenings, no? And they will understand that the current behavior of the leaders are similar to the behavior of the leaders in the past.
Exactly.
The British ruled us through the chiefs.
That's right.
That is why the chiefs stood against Nkrumah. Because they thought, they felt, they felt like it was a threat. They felt like it was a threat to their power, to their dominance. That hegemony na normal. They thought Nkrumah was taken away from them, and so omo gage up and omo fighting because na brofone ba omo be see so into most of the communities, no paramount chiefs, no osho omo na nanomo a omo nyina in one way or the other no ye ne call Britain and no cool school ho ye be sesa ne ofanum bi e de ko into hwe asante ahemfi se a lot of them were London. Chibia Himfi, a lot of them were London. La Himfi, a lot of them were London, Germany, Holland. And most of the paramount chiefs, no, or call Western region, be a second year Himfi, Obekono, a lot of them, you could train you more London. It was Abrofuni used to tell me a friend said vassals. It can be a vassals. I just say ye train you. Na ye di bibi asha wansa. So these chiefs now they are the colonial vestiges no. Vestiges no. The omudan we chire no. Inti Nkrumah ba na they realize that Nkrumah no omu trace no. Ye hu say ofri chebia himfie ofri asante ahimfie ofri ahimfie omo hu say ofri ahimfie papa bia eba enti no omo no ana abrofone nam omo so wuye no akwa ne ba gitumi no e de free ensem na ogitumi ni free ensem a ye beye den na ye tumi no a ye kire no so ho Ghana for no ehu ana oman no ma no ehu enti ahemfo no behavior na omo contribute ma ya to enkoa ye amanfo nkoa no eno ane da so timu no
Nkoto mama yi ade bi na nkofo ntene aye kana ase. You see, this was one of some of the remnants. These were some of the leftovers we can
the remnants.
Yeah, to say that idea.
Enemy Baba prove One for me, what?
Well, man, so academic material. I said that they did that.
Pause. Quachi.
Yeah, I'm for more radio. Pese me chira bi wa hanom na enkruma emra enkruma ba ne Nkoto kano. You see, history is good. Ne Nkoto can say the white, abrofo no British, they use the chiefs, ahemfie no. It was all these people were educated England, Holland, Germany, German kora do brofo. Just abrofo ni fie ho no. So they use them. Nkrumah ba Nkrumah cannot be traced to any of these royal, as they quote. They can't get them to the land. Look, listen to what the white guy asked Akufo-Addo Nana. Listen to what the white guy asked Akufo-Addo Nana.
Well, man, so academic material. I said that they did that.
Pause. JB Dan Kwanye. JB so no Kwame Nkrumah ba bia no one. Joseph.
I don't know.
Yeah, movie.
Follow.
Can you tell me what it is that Dr. Nkrumah's government has against you?
Look at the question properly. Listen to the question. And then the follow-up question will tell you abrofo weimu were sent. The follow-up question, or say, can you tell me what Nkrumah's government has against? At that time, na Kwame Nkrumah per se, obronini law no change ya, ema ye die ko bebiano. Me, mabaha, I am part of the yede, the power, my rights, and also knowing the laws. Knowing your right does not mean say you are going to abuse the law. Knowing your right knows your responsibilities. So what I say, but Ghana no, they don't want people to know their responsibilities. So Obronino, they know so they can get through to these chiefs, the land in Gudiana Brofone Peno. So what I say. So listen to what the white Nkrumah wanted to share the responsibility amongst all Ghanaians. But listen to what he said.
Well, I really don't know. I've done
Monte Brofano Okano, Monte Brofoni, Akufo-Addo Nana neti hono, se Oforiata neti hono.
practically nothing against the government. And it was a shock and surprise to me and my state for announcing that my statutory recognition has been revoked.
Can you tell me what legal authority you still possess as a paramount chief?
Well, from
Thank you. Okronfa ba ofi oba bewia omeboa. Opese ohun tumi a owo. Se ye de ehun to wo so a obroni. Okay, abrofo na kom ho. You see, they want to maintain their hierarchy. You see, that I to say monarchy no. Hwe eche no kura eche no kire say ope abrofo no de mu. Ese na bi before de no. Ompe Africa, omunya Africa for. They want to maintain monarchy. And nothing Akufo-Addo ba ne no. Mo huni esi ye Sancho Filolomi akpa sa ho no. Mo huni esi ye. Into obroni ni ba then Nkrumah has against you. Who says we are fighting? Who says we are fighting? So say eno ya no obi person onua ekontokwa agwesi na onukura eda na waye na opeso otusu no obroni no instigators against eno opeso who say tumi ekura papa we se na be omo betimi aboa no eho ena we no mo ehya ase no eho na JB dankwa no ehya ase no mama me nkire mo this book na we ekanu Nkoto ekanu obroni ba mumukuro mu ho no we no obroni be yeye obroni ba mukuro mu no obroni besua eniama fa amomo ho hwe ni obroni ni be yeye obroni ni besua mo ne ye mo amane mo amamre sanya be ya obenya sadie motie na wa ate te sadie oyemumu bi tie o mumu ko obroni ni kuro mo den na mo koyeye agoro So this is the history. So what person who near see ya shana? O person who said you would ya shana. Papa Nkoto kwaso ene yesu ade ene wa obeka biom say na colonial master. You know what? Get off, start working. Get off your bum. Not start to share here. Na u papa den no ka kire wo. U ankasa u papa o die amane be no ka kire wo. Efa abrofo ho. Eni anase wo nua na opese oyi wo papa na sempa boa no mu. Ena ese wani bre ne so. Papa Nkoto kwaso na yensu ade.
Yeah, that's it. And someone who say a kufuado send your person or casa to say Brunino. And yet, so man has no nature. What man has is history. Nabushia history in action say what's on casa to say Bruni because now I brought the technical way be here. Me say mini am Ghana for. Say Hona Bruni the microphone. ABC when him na oyo interview ahụ se ope eyetia kabia sem kire no on in the era no if you don't open your mouth to talk or speak, no one will be able to know what you are thinking about. To open the microphone no betina monim o kasa obekasa bebre because when who say when who no tension that also and you'll be spilling certain truth via unaware no I pick you in this abro for normal journalists. No, they are not journalists. No. They were spies. Jordanako and fear although ye in direct rule but any material time piano or sudden in core for check you say when is your mind going to switch? Although you're indirect rule, but also again said no, and go free beat me by said that could be that's or say no. Me ma bro free in family soon rule in cophobia. So 10 piano, the white man is 10 steps ahead. And every time piano, omonim de will be pinio pesa o ye the tiawo. So that their ability to put you into perpetual subjugation, ebeye ho. The biaso do be sen kwasum no odwen because ada will be free kwasum no e combat in intima. E combat the one no en in intima. What are they? Inti share. There's one other video be a now bro from agada and crown no busa say. Who is a pan and chroma? I feel omunine cast of Kwame. So omunine cast be fever Kwame Nkrumah. Now Brunino mom leading questions. Say who say or you dictator now? Who say Nkrumah per Russia was a one. You say Adena Russia for no. Western world named Wasem. In the history of the Europeans, Russians, Poland, Ukraine, and into the man Russia, elbow Ukraine without mercy. Russia, Ukraine, so when Jimmy, me, I know, I didn't know, man, who person wanting so come fast, so say me. That is what Russia is telling Africa. So who will be beneath or what's in the glass or no skin, or Ghana, essay. Oh, maybe I'm information to know this step. I think
so.
Maybe I no be free. Be a bema. That's why Russia pull Ukraine. Now me so much me pull Ukraine as that's what I'm looking for. You may not understand what Putin is doing because some years ago, man has no nature. What man has is history. Now, the Eastern Bloc, especially Russia, BBC, Asia, no. Now you regard you almost say, oh, slaves at the Western part of Europe, from the Western world. Into Poland, Yugoslavia, Czech Republic, all those are almost joining USSR, not the Soviet Union. Now you who almost saw me slaves. You who almost saw me slaves. And now almost move from the slave mentality anymore. And then in Russia, at one time, almost the controller of the world. Into what is the amount for air Russia chance as well Africa, not in Russia deal. Amabi. And one tears say, at the internet, maybe no Ukraine. Ukraine is also a knowledge hub, military hub of the USSR, the Soviet Union. Now Ukraine and now Russia, and I say Soviet no ahoɔden nyinaa because ɛhɔ na schools akɛseɛ ne wɔ, ɛhɔ na research centers akɛseɛ ne wɔ, ɛna Soviet ne gu yɛ ne yɛ team, but yɛsaeɛ na baako ma ne yɛ kasa na yɛka no ɛno na ma a friend say Edna Mahama ka say the world shouldn't take side, say who support Russia and now support Ukraine because of no course who Russia ho say Russia needs and now who many money Ukraine for anymore. You may not know. Say we are Ukrainian and now we are Russian. Just say we don't know dialect no. Omo kasa ne say, but it say ekuapem P any Asante P. Say ekuapem ni jina wana Asante ni jina wa omo kasa ya omo nyina epe. But omo sha says omo kasa the dialect no. And the Bama was we ekuapem ni. We are Santina, we are Fantina. That's what I say. Good. Into Muye Nipa Bako, Muamontas and Amon Kamuasen, Memma outsiders, and Metremo di Amonia day. Monye US or the tanks nebemao, but Oma Mebwao because when you said the only Nekono or ye Jatamu Jata. Okay. Now, substantively, though, Russia fight certain biano. Wotimi move free the slave until from the Slavish people. Russia from Slavish and Muna slave free the root word of slavery, if we the Slavish people anymore. A honey free. Into a more young one maybe a nature and no ma bar and no ma bayard for. Sa spirit nibi. And there was a ne. Mahama say and was say we begin to change the narrative. Na Nkoto say ya mo benyini aba bewo onana nkanso a ebeba no asa ba be ka say abrofo na ema yen develop abra o de body e shega na ona wudua body na body ebu a broni bia mfa seka metwetwa hu what I say abra se wo stop China for say mo nya galamsey na se utimi ka kire ye say soja ni kona Ghana ni ye galamsey aboli tu kuno the kwa MP the ka yo Joe Sewusu ono the first deputy speaker of parliament ono no say so kona se Ghana ni ye galamsey ya boni tu ni kuno but China ni ye galamsey dia injana manenko because of safuma for say because of China omo be ma Ghana 2 billion Sino hydro loan ntino yenja Aisha one onye dey onko Ghana media oye galamsey ni bia yemfa nkonko to prison na o say o leader adwin se ya de bia no broni mfa wonya akwa
number ya kwa de bia
Europeans adi aye nkwa awie ama ye ho akire ama ene China for nso akọ read kwanya Europeans ne fa so ye nkwa ena omo de aka ho ena omo hu se mo ya akronfo fititi enti di nyanse China be bo ne bra se operations sa onya sika no a na waba no atam sika na wanya ni bi no watam papers ni bi di ama ohene na ohene ni hu a na ne hopo na ode car aka ho na ode nuane a ede aka ho na ode amamo ode mamo a ommema ye de chamfan abesisi river Nkobra so na ye de atu gold nyina de akọ eno no do you continue to blame Obroni? Guarantee na ekoso Ghana no Europeans na ya na say China for ni Asia for na kukukumo no roye.
It doesn't make sense,
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And to me, the problem now, no, and let me be direct here. Obia, if you are a young African and you still think that it is the white man or the European making things difficult for the Africans, now you are a big fool without any shred of equivocation. Who Jimmy for? Obia Obian Sabiano. Who Jimmy for? Because now, no, your destiny is, in your own hands. You draft your own curriculum. You now decide to say, "Oh, Kwajibisia on first Ghana university professors no more nyekwano." There are road contractors in Ghana who can build massive overhead bridge and what have you. But also Kwajibisia for China. Now one kasano, osa this Ghana for China engineers. No ma beye, no ma jisa 500 million bosian yinasa ko back omokrumwa. Do you blame who?
What Jimmy?
Yeah.
Jimmy.
What Jimmy? So your problem, and then you to be or say a brofo name in developer me Nkoto make one me ya who ye Jimmy for because you have decided not to grow.
Yeah. No, it's true. It doesn't make sense anymore. I mean, it's basic. We are and I'm a me and a basic cry as I said nipa jitum we are Ghana Minia wo hene na wo som no your MP na wo di just because ni otwa ne yakoso wo Ghana kura na aye concept aye agoro. If you look at what is going on, especially what is happening right now within the NPP party, it is a concept. Because Canada, Japan, or Sha, Ekofado Korabe Abedi Adia, or no so me. Look at someone like that. You say, so if you don't value your home man, or can I mind be team, no, they are be true carpet so, or carpet so, no, I be chinning, ne shoe say. And that is what is happening to Ghanaians. So if you don't know the history, this is the history. Don't look too far. Look at what is happening right now. Nothing wants to say. Yankasa, we are our own distractors. We actually orchestrated what is going on in Ghana. Yena ye formulated bibiara and then sisi Ghana yina obroni dia ba kunka Kwame Nkrumah and Porto. Hey, we why nobody. A bridge that was discovered just recently, London Bridge. For example, Obronini Nebeka Chre, Omo Betwe Mukoyene, President Otisu say money pay attention to the bridge. It doesn't make any sense. Yankasa, Yan Papa, our own president and ex-president, built so many schools, so many hospitals, sugarcane factory. And Ghanaians, for the first time, got to know about affordable houses. Do you know affordable houses? Do you guys, besides Kwame Nkrumah building, soja, what affordable houses be what baby that? Never. They are stopping building affordable houses. Because someone will say nipa, I said communities in Kokosha. Go come and see this growing. Omo bubu mese me kwam papa mo building nim no akotwa the space no. Na it was affordable Ontario houses. Omo puni nyina ye hono mo chai abrofo we mu. So who are we blaming? Seriously, Papa, after all this history about who was orchestrating slave exchanging all those things. You see, the second, the tour, and the best. So, are they still in our country today?
And it is anti Yampan say Libya for Ankasa Tom crew man NATO best say Libya no. We say a Brunina ebeye say wo encophobic greediness encophobic greediness mo say Muhammad al-Gaddafi or you autocratic and so you autocratic no Gaddafi making sure say or not the desert no the whole world only create the biggest man-made canal a nsuo tube na oginemu na omo de pipes akese fa desert ni mu edi nsuo gumu koma ne nkofo oye we nyina but ma obi nkwan ye wo de obi maame nkwan ye wo desen wo maame nkwan.
That's it.
O maame ye nkwan ama ne esi wo maame ebuchi aso no enu na wo se ye waduane a wodie na moko di obi maame nkwan a eni aye soroche afi sade na ewe ani no ma oyare a o beblemu maame ana o beblemu a friend say o beblemu ho ana say o beblemu nipa ne nkwan na okodie wasoma ho mesma say bra be di mi nkwan na ani soroche ne ko yare o ya wo de hwemu na ya wo de Gaddafi echichi ni kruma the standard of living na Libya na far better than the standard of living in Canada, US, Belgium, Finland, England, all over the world. Onya dwuma utifie na abani tua oka because onyansani be fa one natural resource oil. Nigeria, the whole of Africa, no, oil deposit they could not pay their citizens with oil, no. But Gaddafi it me the oil back pay. It transformed the entire Libya.
So is it the color?
And you see, and it's me professor Chemi advanced genetics. I say is it that there's something genetically wrong with the black man or what?
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense. Share the other countries, to say Arab for no, baby, color change kakra. Were they mixed up with?
But only say by science, no. People with high levels of melanin, melanic people, any melanin into the color and near doom.
Okay.
The more melanin through, the more and we white. Inti abrofuno omuni melanin no ewo mu. Inti enipa mu no yakoma your kidneys eho dancing abrofo de because of the melanin.
Okay.
Ya adwen no imu dancing abrofo ne de because of the melanin.
Okay.
What you say? Ye trimi na aye woolly no. It is there a connecting very well with the sun rays, Emma ye area boy so ani charge.
Oh.
No, area no a boy so ni charge. Na the innate energy na we no charge. Adent na BPM ye ho ofesi bruni ye kidneys ye organs who dense bruni die. But na ye adwen no more dense bruni die so funny adwuma.
Oh, we are lazy.
But find ye adwuma no be di ne dia no aku eye betumi aye adwuma akọ nani mu ase because o se kan na no enam but o se unsua kwan a wo de be ye adwuma na so de betwitwa wo a wo twitwa wo no na ono so the 10 years ago na ebedo a that is why so ahwa ye be before say ye kase ye tenase near my whole time, yeah, and yeah, Numa with haste, yeah, Newman tentem.
Yeah.
And to be Binibian or Pafasa, baby. Be Binibian to me, Kaibuku, or Kanka Crebiano, okay? Or Kanka Crebiano. With me who dear what last end, a brown Kaibuku,
That is
power.
true. No,
Yes.
I'm surprised you even said that. Okayana, it becomes useless because you cannot descend into
Yeah,
what.
you know you're fast. But
Wow.
what's now what Maburina Bakachiro say? Africans a low IQ, that is intelligent quotient. Now, the whole ensemble Abrafno or boy is smart. A cast will be a smarter. Technically, no. Obia obey me out he can outwit you.
Yeah. Obama white Jimmy say what Jimmy. And Palampala be who say what Jimmy.
That is what or say keep the body strong and the mind weak.
Weak, yeah. And we'll use them like a machine.
Okay? If you need to buy your also near who the power you are, it need no race. No race. You see, there's one YouTube video, be or Facebook video, be and come you know, HC Adanko. Ariano, so who's a video need that. Almost yeah, almost me and Adanko. And do you know why? Africans, no, yeah, Nanko. And Adanko rabbit is one of the fastest animals in the world. But see, you didn't shake cage, you didn't mammy shake cage, you and mammy who wanted 2 kg. The real feeling abilities, no, not that the rabbit cannot run, but the real fist, the who say, so with the capability to run away from danger. And no na yenmu biya ba ye no. Say your lost consciousness, no. You have to regain your lost consciousness. Be conscious that be conscious that say me maame na ye fa ne de koye akoa me maame na ye de ne shake cage mu a e na me maame refi ya say ne ma besua ade ne mahu say eh saa me otumi say minimika ko ese me maame a why should I sit down and complain say adentina ai eye jata no eye kraman na be chimi wi abra wo so nim say and ne wa be ya we say oh ability no to run faster than kraman no me say kraman you know Russia no de gu adanko so aka krama omo ben adanfo no ai adanko no adanfo itime swende omo no omo nyina twam no omo ko sei no asaba sei omo yes afi krama ni jai no omo jira no omo yes say oma wani ba omo so na wo tidi woni yas na wo ya o tamfo no obedwane wo obedja wo chiti
yeah.
He said, yeah, porcupine, a bribia jata penari no bechinchin hono. Nane, you know, text no be no.
Yeah.
And what jatana any sebonwa or no etrawa, be jail no a day. Wako. So, or plain water cinchini or you are in the process, no, and you beat me 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a body, near giant complaints, no one will become better off and will progress with a supersonic speed. Hey, before development, may see be no waste time. So, cash or because you know, since time immemorial, you follow process.
Yeah,
because process was MIA, process 1 mile, and we know how to do it and get to it. Say, Mimi say I don't know how to fix something. Me call YouTuber. YouTube name me say first stage you see I me 1 2 3 and no. Yake be a mekwa kwemidi, but Bruni no or better home no akofa we no abeshe no aye no akofa because they are not mentally strong.
And no, baby, I went to young. When brother be akasawaha, we don't have patience to listen to ourselves also. We tend to repeat what somebody says, and then we think say the thing we've said hasn't been said already. Whatever we say, we think it hasn't been said. If we will also, another thing is listen to ourselves. Brother Brains, psychologically, you just mentioned is what Nkoto is talking about. So, obibini yem problem when no. Sanka mentally, if we will gather our strength mentally and know, say we are worth more than that. You said the Europeans, polluted their minds. They polluted what? Their minds. You also said the corrupt leaders, which is the imperial power, always find itself with your mind. So you are repeating, and we are all agreeing on that one. So it has already been said. What you just said in Nkoto, yeni abotre into obroni so hu sa wanhwa a ye ba be pa na ho nti oni ne waye ode mmara no ahya abotre. Have you realized that?
Inti no say so person di BBC obibini a fashion book mo because onim say bibini no already a onim ne akwachi inti says eyi bi a obe jampo.
Yes.
Yeah, no ankasa naturally no follow process and procedure because a wamaye bibini bi a mpa ade bi a eye convoluted aye manchire because the bibi convoluted just say I had to say and so and so no akwa manchire bibini bi a pese o shade na no worry. And a lot of black inventors no they did not die without completing their inventions. You see, omo ba before the year we know. I know a lot of them, but I know will not solve problems. So when we are, let it reflect in your people.
Yeah. Let it reflect. Who say enunti number for the scholarship on so ato any certificate, any school papers or only so
maybe on say omo call plantation farms no. Your friend be the cotton gin. A slave guy na or invented cotton gin. When the duty the workings of the cotton gin. Once a cotton will seed. So enti I was what it seed no free cotton no. A laborious, a tedious, and what have you. Intino bibinino or person or yen a juman temsun intino and not tenasi. Because sardino bibinibia a wamano and not tenasi no ye machine a separate cotton is seed from the cotton. And the will see no a basin you cannot alter it. To mean change principle not the year, you know. At the internet, one also mindset of the years I do we. Now you cost ho. And to me, the say, you see, omo yes say omo koso blimu abrofo a bedroom rebino. Gradually, a lot of them will move because a stage is no mobile. But I don't want them to remain at that level. No. Yeah, who say ye nananum inventions be abrofo ni this year fine ye who. And now what America, you are an African American, you are in America, you know now no a lot of the patented things, no. Say na slaves na na almost slave masters a register and omudi komudimo yemfanto ho. Afi, you know, when you have the opportunity, go to school in America. It is the education edema bibin brunino and where be now bruni bibin no America.
That's
Take
right.
advantage and change all the black communities in America.
Amen. That's it.
Change them.
Yeah.
But
that's the only way to beat them.
What they ran after, the new Jordan, Nike Jordan about, and you see that almost queue up, shop me, you know. what
New.
you up or kwakoto new and pabuana aba. The whites are not doing that. Obonyum na onyesika hwe de lewenti America why no and in the eyeballs. Brunino onyesa.
That's right.
They invest their money. Hwe Michael Jackson fast invest in zika awie no no wadani hiani.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson away
Yeah.
or na brofuna genisika no. So how long would you say you do slave? Yes, you do you slave. No one supports that. But you have to grow from out of your pains. Yini free. Ojaumu. So what's now ojaumu? You have to grow. This is where your banners will crew jawu. Or do you see ujawa? Yini free sa pain. Grow out of it. Let that pain strengthen you. Don't sleep in that pain and let that pain keep you in abeyance.
Exactly.
Yes. Grow from your pain.
Yeah.
Pains. And I want to kind of Rashwad no say, oh Lord, I thank you. Or say, I don't want to act too high and mighty because tomorrow I may fall down on my face. So they say, Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you for the joy. I thank you for the sun. I thank you for the rain. And I swear, thank you for the pain. Lord, I thank you for the pain. And it is better when if you are able to grow out of your pain, you become mightier, stronger, and refined.
Refined.
Because gold goes through pain. So gold yinipa enonam janimua and can hunam yinaro. But the gold doesn't complain because the gold understands that after going through the pain, people will see how beautiful, how glowing. And you see, when you grow, if you are able to grow out of your pain, it is there that you show people, you show the world what you have. And now gold is showing the world what it has. And people are rushing, and everyone in this world are looking out to own a gold. If you cannot grow.
What you just said, I want you to stop right there. I really want someone to record the last one. I really want you to stop right here because this words of wisdom didn't just come out of a cold voice. It came from the spirit. So I really want us to stop here because this is very, very deep and it's very spiritual and it's very strong because you cannot hear these words in your church. People has to go pay money to listen to such wisdom, this power, this heat, this fire. I'm telling you, what the last word, I'm gonna go metric. I'm going to take this and take the last end, and just put it out there again. I really don't want you to go further again. I'm gonna stop right here. Now you show no NC. Because what you just said, it summed up everything. I wish you said you will tap into this man now and just take it, absorb it like maninko with spirit because there are certain near maybe listen, why won't you cartoon movies? Go and watch it. It is such a profound, it teaches you the foundation. When you miss the foundation, or say, do not stay in your pain, grow out of your pain. And this is a word from Oprah, which is not from Oprah. Oprah used this same concept to grow out of the pain. That is the only way you can shame the one who wants you dead, not to die. But before then, you need to just let go of many things like blaming somebody. Only a ocean, the person yes stop wa. Abrofo nkote show na obehu ade we bi wo. And na ya bro abrofo. Yeah, I want you to go and take this idea we show you a spirited manifestation. I want us to stop right here. My brother, you've poured out enough. And to me, I've just taken this. Maybe I can't me heat, you know. This thing you just said, I'm just gonna make or recording it back again. And make person. It was exactly on the 18th, an hour and 17 minutes into the way no cancer. I said, Minia, Cocotre, Yebesia, Yebesia can't, Yebeko deep. We are going to learn revelation. You're about the suya, dear. Make me part the suya. I can't, because I am almost like a message another 70 years. I was asking so. To me, next 70 years, na eba. Person nyansa, wisdom. Said the chokoko free play one. These things are what Ghanaian children need to be doing. Men sradie. Minya, gather your strength. Forge on. Keep fighting. Men slow a casa. Men slow ni penny. Men slow for four. This is one secret you guys don't know. Jesus Christ story no also ye na hinche no obeka nipa that this is ahin for ofo sa we kokotia. Me nua brafam. Na eho ene nyansa wo. Nyame nhira Papa Nkoto. Ye de besia. I really want to take your last word. If you have anything last, I mean, my clock was an hour 17, 18 hono. And as I always don't know. And woman, we are cockatching, not tea you. Look at yourself with your posture high, face up, na kasachre on. So we are gonna be back. One na ebe kuma kubi. Ye jaho and no swing the fofro. Ubetwaso. Give us your last word.
My last word I can say, since I've been by internet in this, I listen to a lot of people, but there's this person on that Lumba, was Semnansia Matisse. Oh yeah, now me I don't give attention to useless things. I listen to everything. Maybe no. I listen to everything, but as to the me pick edia coming answer on and no the ejinamiso. Now from 2022, about the early part of 2023, no. Obi a wetimi aka asema na shikimi no ample or can send or say the world will not look for you. Show the world what you have. It is your responsibility to show the world what you have. The world will never look for you. Say, oh, you're talented. You have to show the world. And the world did not look for Black Sheriff. Black Sheriff is showing the world his talent. So the world will not look for Africans. We have to show Africans what we have to show the world what as Africans we have. The qualities we have. No one will come say or him lady who because the world doesn't know. You have to tell the world. Tell nature what you have. Nature doesn't care about you, but tell him, tell nature, I have this, and you see where you get to.
Thank you. And let's remind what can listen, and a spiritual way. I'm telling you, say can spirit a somewhere free nipa the seat, the very destination of your soul, a free muba. Young brother, and then it reminds me, this last one reminds me, who put a light under their bed? What good will the light do under your bed? You have to put it on a tabletop for the light to shine everywhere in the room so you may see where things are. May God bless you. I'm telling you, say unti way ye can last minute unti asia me say unti nyama sibio me hu say ye nyina ya madam fobi a wabetena Ghana kofo ba na ofre no or in charge of the airport right now. One day be a friend. When he was there, he said, babies, listen, I've worked with you for quite some time. You know that the whole of away, if we are saying now, it's only 3%, and I consider you as one of the 3% who thinks, why do we catch cold? Papa, and then we code now catch it. Say, we why do we catch cold? So what I say, and I can tell, say, your brother, your tea anyway, is a very, very unique Ghana. Why not? Who told you, say, Ghana for Jimmy? We are just, the brain is sleeping. And because we don't hear words like these, we don't. Our educational material and the materials we learn is not provocative, it's not provoking enough. It's not critical. We don't solve problems. We don't know how to solve problems. Solving problems is huge for them. We are too quick. And then I hope you will put your light on the tabletop instead of under the bed. Show yourself. The world is not going to search for you. You have to show the world who you are. Make us say, who need me, baby? Mama social media so but I existed. Baby's Didi. I existed. It's been well over 40 years. But because I came out, you are now seeing me. Nkoto, one day, me chin, and then share. I'm hoping, say, one day, other friend say, me back Canada. I check, come in, beer. I can already be welcome to out seriously. So I hope to say you continue speaking with me. I really want to just tap into what you have. Dr. Soga, I would love to put you two together. Also is an anthropologist. You can see Ghana is not tapping in.
Say anthropologist no.
Yeah. Yeah. I love talking to him, Keke. Just talking to him, no.
I'm telling you by standard.
Yeah. Yeah.
But and so you are right. They don't segregate.
Yeah.
They understand human behavior.
Yes, human behavior. I am by nature an anthropologist.
Yes.
With Tini Passe.
That's for your beautiful time around the mommy. It's here for the more whom it is said, you also move na and Yamipe a code Caribbean, you know.
Then sleep looks very good on you. Cold looks very good on you, actually. It looks really good on you.
Yes.
Okay, so don't worry. You look perfectly fine. I'm up for the mobile siha. Continue sharing the video. I'm telling you what Nkoto I just poured out. Even if you didn't get anything, just go back to the video. The last hour echo into 18 minutes. Last 18 minutes, Menu an hour and 17, 16 one. Menu tea. Asemwa ojato homa. May I pray say be call crib. Edidu na so aba na aso light ya maso esimisu. Ebe shining without any away biara dims. And shining and talk okre mu pepepe ma. Nyankopon kam and I mean gidi say obe share video. May God bless you all and a happy look forward to happy Sunday. I hope say you've received some blessings to go to church and pray, like, just give glory and praises, okay?